Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2019 kickoff of the Hudson High football season. Just set for kickoff momentarily. Today's opponent, the Abbey Kelly Foster Regional Charter Bears. I won't be saying that full name all day long. We'll call them the Abbey Kelly Bears. And we're about set to go with the kickoff. Brendan Mathot will be kicking off for the Bears. Kick is away and the season is underway. It's like Tyler Shaves on the return. Takes it out to the Hudson 35. That's where the Hawks will start their first series of the year. -12-minute quarters this year according to the MIAA regulations. Giancarlo Orlandi in the shotgun for the Hawks to start the season. The gives to Vickery, left side. Carries out to the 30 before he's brought down. Gain of. Looks like they're going to give him 6 yards. Second down and 4.
I think the headsets are working, so I'll go see. Oh, okay.
Second and 4 for the Hawks. Ball's loose on the ground. There's a scramble. Looks like it might be recovered by the Bears. And Abbey Kelly with the recovery of the fumble. Second down from scrimmage for the Hawks. Rogers Hamilton in the shotgun. And the ball bounces loose in the Abbey Kelly backfield. And it was recovered by the Bears after a loss of about 6. Derek Oppong able to hop on that loose ball. This would be second down and 16. Correction on the Bear quarterback. It's not number 9, it's number 6, Ben Palak. Palak in the shotgun. The give to Torres. He loses the handle. Jumped on by Isaac Nzaya. Ivan Roman with the pressure from the left side of the defensive line. Loss of 3 on the play that time for the Bears. Third down and 19 now. Ball spotted at the Hudson 39.
Wait. Somebody's got to get up on number 11. You're not 10 yards off. Parker's got to move up. 6 yards. More.
Now Palak with Torres in motion. Comes back to the near side for Osei. And Osei brought down by a gang of tacklers. Tom Billings with the bear hug. Check that, Matt Haley, number 54, not 64. This will be 4th down and 20 now. Loss of 1 on that play. So on 3 consecutive plays, the Bears went back toward midfield, unable to capitalize on the Hudson turnover. And the punt is away, end over end, comes down at about the 12, bounces back to the 15, where it's down just north of the 15-yard line. Olandy in the shotgun. Carry up the middle by Vickery. And the carry by Vickery gets Hudson out of trouble, gets him a 1st down. Out across the 26, in between about the 26.5-yard line. 1st down and 10. Low snap. Given to Shaves around the left side. Picks up 9. Tackle by number 3, Bryce Kissy. Second and short. Fitzsimmons, the wide receiver on the near side. Hudson stays on the ground. Out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Carried by Shaves. First and 10, Hudson from their own 46. Vickery inside of the left tackle, pick up about 7. Tripped up by Reggie Glover. Second down and 2. Well, Landy's going to keep this time. Runs into traffic. Ran up the backside of Shaves. Picked up a yard. 3rd down and 1. .552 left in the first quarter. Second offensive possession for the Hawks. First one resulted in a fumble on the second play from scrimmage. Abbey Kelly unable to capitalize on it. And Shaves escapes a tackle in the backfield, still on his feet. Inside the 30-yard line of the Bears to about the 28. Jacob Diaz with the eventual tackle. Clock continues to run. We're inside of 5 minutes left in the first quarter. No score here at Morgan Bowl. And Vickery sidesteps one tackle, gets across the line of scrimmage. And gang tackled after a gain of about 8. And Abbey Kelly is going to call a timeout. Their first. Hawks will be at home next Friday. That game still scheduled for a 7 o'clock kickoff, but that may be changed as well. They'll take on Blackstone Millville right here at Morgan Bowl. 2 games on the road. Follow that. One at Burncoat. That's going to be a Saturday kickoff at noontime. That one is at Burncoat. That's on the 28th of September. And the following week they will venture off to Oakmont. So 2 at home, 2 on the road. Then they're back here for 2 more back-to-back. 1 against Quabbin, 1 against Tingsboro. And they'll finish up the season at North Middlesex and at Groton Dunstable. Remaining 2 games on the schedule will be to be announced. And, of course, November 28th, right here at Morgan Bowl, the annual Thanksgiving clash between the Hudson Hawks and the Marlboro Panthers. We're back from the timeout. 4:42 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 2 for the Hawks from the Abbey Kelly 20-yard line. Vickery was wrapped up quickly in the backfield by Asadel Frimpong. Abbey Kelly charter from the Marlboro vicinity and surrounding towns. Loss of close to a yard on the play, 3rd down. And Orlandi shifts his way through inside the 5. Touchdown. Orlandi from 20 yards with the keeper. And the Hawks score first with 3:55 left to go in the first quarter. And the Hawks will go for 2. Vickery to the right of Orlandi. And in motion. Conversion is good. Alex Krogan with the conversion. And the Hawks are up 8-0 with 3:55 left to go in the first quarter. Late arriving crowd here on the home side. On the visitor side, there's 2 lucky fans with some 50-yard line seats across the way. Game was slated for a 7 o'clock start. Moved back to 4 o'clock with the Triple-E mosquito scare in the area, in the Hudson, Marlboro, Sudbury area. Orlandi will kick for the Hawks. So Opong, Kissy, and Rogers are deep. Something tells me this kick's going to stay low to the ground. May not get to the farthest back receivers for the Bears. Fielded at the 25. Jeremiah Osei. Brought down by Alex Krogan. Took the Hawks about 4 minutes and 9 seconds off the clock. Went 75 yards. And the Hawks are on top, 8-0. Palick in the shotgun. Torres in motion, takes the handoff around the right side, has to cut it upfield, and nowhere to go. Phil Fitzsimmons with the stop.
Check.
Second down and 13, loss of 3 on the play. I don't believe Abbey Kelly has had positive yardage yet today. Draw play back to the original line of scrimmage. Tackle by Vickery. Opong with the carry. Third down and 10. Palick, the toss to Opong. And wrapped up in the backfield by Matt Haley. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll bring up fourth down again for the Bears. Mathot back to punt. And the kick is away. And it's going to be down by the Bears. Hamilton Rogers at the 40-yard line. Hawks will start at their own 40 with 123 left in the first quarter. Hawks lead 8-0. Nate Melvin wide to the left. Orlandi's going to keep it. Going to go off the left tackle. Isaac Naya on the tackle. Inside of a minute to go first quarter. Vickery stopped quickly. Nick Cupstus and Nasiah on the tackle. Going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Hawks. And they're going to come off and let the first quarter expire. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're through 1 here at Morgan Bowl. It's the Hawks 8 and the Abbey Cali Bears nothing. And the teams come out. We switch side. The Hawks in red go from right to left in this second quarter. Abbey Kelly with a color scheme similar to the Algonquin Tomahawks. Maroon numbers with gold trim. And offside called quickly. Has been a rule change this year in the MIAA. There's no free fouls in high school football, meaning this. If the defense enters the neutral zone before the snap, where typically the defensive player has a shot to jump back and get back onside, providing there's no contact, but in this instance, the defensive cannot retreat to avoid a penalty. So it's an automatic penalty from now forward. The foul is committed and observed, be called when it occurs. Screen pass intercepted. Given back to the Hawks. Initially intercepted at midfield and fumbled on the interception return. So the Hawks, all in all, gained a yard, and it'll be 1st down and 10. That's one of the wackier plays that you're going to see. So the Hawks dodged a bullet, almost committing their 2nd turnover in 3 series. 1st and 10. And we get the offside again. So the Hawks will get another 5 yards. This will be 1st down and 5. Ball spotted at their own 46. Second quarter just underway. Hawks on top, 8-0. Low snap. Olandi looks to the near sideline. Complete. Caught by Fitzsimmons. Run out of bounds by Bryce Kissy. Be a 1st down, Hudson. Gain of about 14 on the play. 11:28 to go before the half. Olandy in the gun. He's flanked to his right by Vickery, but he hands it off coming across from the left side. Quinn O'Brien move forward for a gain of 3. Gonna be second down and 7. Ball spotted at the Abbey Kelly 38. Shaves around the left side, runs into some traffic, can't avoid the tackle of Emmanuel Thum. Third and short for the Hawks. And Vickery straight up the middle, forces his way to the 30. If he spotted at the 30, it's going to be a first down for the Hawks, and it is. So a fresh set of downs for Hudson here with 9:44 to go before the half. And the 8-point lead. Hawks well in command of the time on the game clock right now. Olandy with the keeper. He follows Ivan Roman. Pickup of about 6. Second down and 3. The toss to the outside. Quinn O'Brien still on his feet, dives toward the corner. Going to be called out of bounds about the 4-yard line. Going to spot it at the 3. Like a lot of people up in the press box, a little shocked that that ball was tossed to the outside. I think it was expected that Olandy was going to keep that one, cut it upfield. He tossed it outside. And O'Brien able to bring it down to the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Hawks. 7:53 left to go before the half. And Vickery gets himself, looks like inside the 1. Like Jacob Diaz with the stop. Second and goal. Lorenzo Pococo, Marcus Bass in the game, and Timeout. Hudson uses their first time out of the game. .7:02 left to go in the quarter. And the Hawks threaten here, 2nd and goal from the 1. Just got the thumbs up from Cam. It's going good. I'll hook you up one of these days, my man. Up on the center, Orlandi with the sneak and pushes his way into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Orlandi, his 2nd of the day. So Orlandi with the 1-yard run. Gets the Hawks on the board again, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Close to a 7-minute drive for the Hawks. Started at their own 40-yard line. Low snap, Vickery into a host of tacklers. 2-point conversion, no good. So with 6:57 left to go before the half, it's the Hawks 14 and the Abbey Kelly Bears nothing. Blackstone Millville, Hudson's opponent next week, must be playing tomorrow. They have a full attendance in the stands down to my right. There's Blackstone Millville here to watch this one here at the Morgan Bowl. That's 2019 season kickoff. And the Hawks are up 14-0. Torres, Opong, and Rogers are back for the Bears. Orlandi to kick for Hudson. Low kick on the hop. It's Bryce Kissy. He reverses field, gets it out to about his own 29 over on the far side of the field. Like Orlandi, no, check that. Alex Krogan with the stop and slow to get up, but he's still going to stay on for the Hawk defense. And Abbey Kelly will start from their own 29-yard line. First and 10 for Abbey Kelly at their own 30. Handoff, right side. Opong. Brought down by Vickery on the near sideline. Gain of 6 on the play. Call it 2nd down and 4. Hand off to Opong. He's going to lose yards. Haley in there to make the stop. Looks like some help from Billings as well. Third down and 8. .5:20 to go. Here in the first half. Hudson High soccer in action off to my right. Over in the left field area of the baseball field. I can almost see the whole field. Palak takes the handoff, throws to the near side, complete to Torres, but not much doing from there. Fitzsimmons with the tackle. Brings up 4th down. 4:49 to go. Looks like Abbey Kelly is going to kick this one away with about 5 minutes left to go before the half. Third time today, Abbey Kelly's been forced to punt. Mathot with the punt. Going to be down about the 47-yard line. Hawks will take over the road 47 with 4:39 left to go until the half. Call it the 48. Shaves wrapped up in the backfield. A flag flies in. Face mask against Abbey Kelly. That's going to go for 15. It's going to bring the ball inside the Abbey Kelly 40-yard line to the 39. First down, Hudson. Olandy right up the middle, picks up a block and runs into Fitzsimmons. Second down and 5. Hawks break the huddle. 3:34 to go until halftime. Olandy gives to Vickery, gets around the corner. Gets forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line, about the 28, and that'll move the chains again for Hudson. First set of downs for the Hawks. Olandi again with the keeper. Gets around the right side. He's wrapped up by Sebastian Banich. Number 14. And Bryce Kissy there as well to help out. And a timeout called here with 2:40 left to go before the half. Hawks will be here at home next Friday night on the 20th of September as they take on Blackstone Millville. Right now that game's scheduled for a 7 o'clock start, but keep your eye out for a change in time on that. We'll see. And flag flies on the play as around the left edge gets Olandi. Second down. 2:33 left on the clock. Penalty's going to go against the Hawks. It's going to push him back to the Abbey Kelly 35. It'll bring up second down and 15. Olandi. Incomplete. Looking for Nate Melvin over on the right side. Third down and 15. Complete to Tyler Shaves. Makes up a couple, and we have a stoppage on the field. Timeout, Hudson. And come off a timeout. Inside of 2 minutes, 1:56 to be exact, left to go in the first half. The Hawks with the 14-0 lead. Faced with a fourth down and 15. Olandi Looks to the left side. Makes the connection with Fitzsimmons. Down around the 7. He's forced out of bounds by number 15, Emmanuel Fum. And to give this time, Quinn O'Brien in from the 9. And the Hawks with the touchdown here just before halftime. Quinn O'Brien with a 9-yard carry. Puts the Hawks up 20-0 with the extra point to come. The Hawks set up for 2. And Orlandi wrapped up and brought down from behind by number 32, Jacob Diaz. So with 1:22 left to go before the half, it's the Hawks 20 and Abbey Kelly nothing.
Test.
Orlandi to kick for the Hawks. Short kick. Refielded by Torres. And he gets around, finds some space. And he's going to bring it all the way back for an Abbey Kelly touchdown. Fielded that on the bounce, close to about the 25-yard line, around a 70 or 75-yard return. So Abbey Kelly with the kick return of the Hudson touchdown, 75 yards, Ramon Torres for the Abbey Kelly touchdown. Abbey Kelly sets up for 2. Little swinging gate formation. They got offensive players all over the field. Throw to the far corner. And the 2-point conversion is good. Hudson coaching staff looking for some motion on that. Of course, the way that it all lined up, that's where it's going to get your confusion from the start. So it's the Hawks 20 and the Abbey Kelly Bears 8 with 1:08 to go before the half. So the Hawks might have thought they were going to go into the dressing room with the 20-point lead, but the 75-yard kick return for Ramon Torres kind of put the kibosh on that. just been handed the championship ring for the 2019 girls softball team. It's a thing of beauty, I have to tell you. Hi, Coach.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Congratulations once again. You're still. I see you're walking around with this bling still in the box, so your summer of celebration is carrying on into the fall. It looks like. The Hawks really enjoyed a great spring. They seem to be a team that was very committed on playing for each other, which you don't always see from your number one player down to your 14th or 15th roster spot. They all really seem to care for each other, pulling for each other, and even the starters with the non-starters helping out, giving advice, doing all the things that a team should do, and they benefited from that as a result in the long run.
Yeah, for sure. They, you definitely saw that in the off season. Over the winter, you could tell they were going to be that type of group. Obviously, as people know, off-season workouts aren't mandatory, but I would have a lot of kids come, and our leadership really stepped up and, took the young kids under their wing.
Nate Melvin springs free. He's finally brought down inside the 35-yard line of the Bears. 25 seconds to go. Stops the clock for the movement of the chains.
Yeah,
And of
so
course,
it was,
Nick
yeah.
had a big hand in that too. I think
Yep.
over the last couple of seasons, Nick has really made his presence known too. Nick Mulheron, the trainer here for the Hawks.
Yeah, he did a lot for us. I mean, he created all our winter workouts, which was so great. That's what he loves to do. He did it on his own time, and he really put that time into my team. So I was really excited for that, and they really bought in, and that's half the battle. That's half the battle is them buying in, and it was fun. We're still on a high, and but it just makes us way more excited for next season. And
Yeah, because you want to do it again.
exactly.
But
Yep.
and it's and it helps. You're just into your second year at the beginning of the season. It just kind of helps the whole philosophy, the whole team structure, the whole culture. If they're showing that there's results that can come from that
Yep.
as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they absolutely are, buying in when they, see where it takes you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they know what it takes to get there and to win it. So hopefully they continue to come back and have that same work ethic. Because I got a lot of returners. I lost some big
You only lose
kids.
three spots, but they're three big spots.
Big spots, but I have a lot of talent coming up, and I had a lot of 8th graders and freshmen on my team. So it was really fun.
Yeah, I mean that was even some of the visiting parents, the opponent's parents. You tell them, the 8th grade freshmen, and they look at you in disbelief.
Yeah, I mean it's funny when our team gets announced. They say the grade before their name, and it's like our whole team was 8th graders and freshmen. It's this year I'll only have one senior and one junior unless anyone else tries out. So it's pretty crazy, and I'm still gonna have a lot of talent. So
and that was the form that the team took on. Back in the mid 2000s when you started playing as well. I mean, you were a couple of young 8th grade kids. What was it, 2 of you?
Yeah, there was 2 8th graders when I was in 8th grade on the team, and I mean when you're on the team for that long and kind of know what the expectations are and are put to that high level. I mean, it's nice when you can do it for 5 years. It always helps. You know what I mean?
Talk to me.
Don't tell him anything yet.
Donnie Quinn putting in his 2 cents. Talk to me about the youth program in town.
Yeah, so I actually sit on the board at the youth level, which is kind of nice because, when I took on the job at the high school my big thing was connecting the high school program and the youth program and really, getting my kids at the high school level to be role models to those kids and give back to, the youth program that they came from. So I've worked really hard, over this past year to do that. I coach the 10 and under demolition team in town. My niece is on it, so all those kids, and then my high school kids are like buddies, which is it's so awesome to see. All those little kids at the high school games cheering you on with their uniforms on, and same with here at this football game. I mean, you got all the youth kids in their uniforms. That's what at the high school level. That's what you want to see.
That's where your interest comes.
Yep.
If you can get the young kids interested, and that was, even back in the day when you were in high school.
Back in the day, whoa.
I know. There was just a lot of the youth program
was huge,
was big then.
Yep.
And I don't know if the numbers are up in the youth programs now in softball in town, but it seems like it's really strong, and it's kind of building to being
absolutely
real good.
It went down a little bit. I mean, the numbers back when I was young were extremely high, and they've gone down a little bit, but we still have some strong teams, which is nice. We still have 3 demolition teams, which is the summer programs.
Yep.
And a lot of kids go on and play to more competitive teams, which is great. But it's still nice to have almost 40 kids still playing for the Hudson Demolition Program and staying in town because they want to be around Hudson kids, and it's good to see. It's good to see.
Awesome. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm gonna let you walk around and
I got to go show off my ring.
And flash out the bling around here. You need a bodyguard or anything?
Yeah, I might. You want to be my bodyguard?
Yeah, I'll take a walk with you.
I'll pay you.
Laura Bowen, coach of the 2019 state championship softball team. Thanks again, Laura.
Thanks, Pete.
Looks like about an 11-yard loss for the Bears. Tyler shaves Chase Palak out of the backfield. Fourth and 20. Abbey Kelly forced to kick. Punt away from the 4, end over end. Bounces across the 50 down at the Hudson 45.
Some good starting field position. Start the second half for the Hawks.
So the Hawks will take over first down and 10 from their own 45. This is their opening drive of the second half. Orlandi in the shotgun. The give to Shaves. Shaves trying to find some room around the left side. He's pulled down by Brendan Mathod, but there's a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like it might have been a hold.
Looks like it's going to be a holding call against the Hawks. And it is.
What's that, 10 yards?
10 yards.
Jeez. Not how you want to start the drive.
First and 20. Hudson back to their own 36. And Vickery picks up about 15 off the left side.
The big man up the middle, rumbling and bumbling.
Bryce Kissy provides the speed bump for Abbey Kelly and gets Vickery off his feet. Next week's opponent, Blackstone Millville, down to my right, in attendance to watch the Hawks this afternoon. The Hawks play them next week right here at Morgan Bowl. Orlandi finally gives the ball to Vickery. Vickery pushes his way close to a first down. He's going to be short by about a yard or two. Call it 2 yards. Third and 2 for the Hawks.
Good crowd here for a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah. It got here late.
But
Not
Hawks,
too many across the way, though.
Nope. Hawks faithful showed up, though.
They're trying to get a score during halftime on the soccer game that's taking place off to our right in the distance.
Depends on the spot.
Huh.
Freaking give.
Orlandi on the keeper. Appears like he's going to be just shy of a first down. Looks like they're going to measure it, though. I don't know. Looks pretty good. If they're going on this spot on the near sideline, that's it's going to be good. It looks like a first down, half a football maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Looked like if he had given that to his fullback, he might have had this a little bit easier.
Half a ball.
Half a ball.
7:41 to go in the third. Let's see, they're going to stretch this out. Get out of the way. Nose. Going to be short.
Wow.
Inches.
Yep, should have gave it to the big guy.
You the big guy back in the day?
I was. Got a special place in my heart. I get caught from behind, but I could pick up the first down.
There you go. So the Hawks go 4th down and 1, 4th and inches here. And Orlandi's going to keep and push his way forward for 3 or 4
There
for
it
the
is.
Hudson first down. And it keeps the clock running. 7:24 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So what's the big happenings for at HUD-TV for the upcoming season or the upcoming school year?
So much good stuff. We got film club, sports club,
Oh!
HSBN club's here tonight.
We got 15.
Oh boy.
Quick
Personal
15,
foul?
That was a quick 15-yard penalty after the play. Nick Cupstas.
He was right. He was all over them. No, absolutely not. He was right on top.
It was
That kid pushed
either unsportsmanlike caught. He reached down and he grabbed a face mask of a Hawk player that was down.
Couple of
And
extracurriculars
it
there.
was right in front of the referee, and he saw it. So the Hawks will get the benefit of the silliness. That's just a selfish penalty. It didn't
Yeah.
need to be committed. So you
Mental
were saying,
toughness. Yeah, we got our clubs. We got a good group in there this year. We're going to be here at all the football games, bringing you guys the action live.
Some deception. There goes Vickery up the middle, inside the
There he
15.
is. The rumbling and bumbling. I love
Gave it
it.
to the big guy.
That's right.
Brought down by Sebastian Banich.
I mean, it seems like those little dives are working.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't had to throw the ball all that many times. What did they throw? Throw the ball 3 times today?
Yeah. A couple of nice plays, though.
Yeah.
Good to see that they're working on that. Fitzsimmons.
Short. Fitzsimmons had to reach back for a couple
Yeah.
of years, but he was able to bring the ball in. Well, Landy's going to keep this time right side. Flags
There we go.
fly. Looks like it might be a hold on the Hawks, and it is.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of the scrimmages so far, and it's nice to see them coming out a little bit more polished, and they're looking good today.
And an Abbey Kelly player, slow to get up. Number 34 looks like Cupstas.
When's the last time we had a day game in Morgan Bowl? Thanksgiving, I guess.
Thanksgiving.
Other than
excluded.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, it was, I want to say, probably there was an afternoon game on a Saturday because of one of these Hurricane Friday night remnant storms. I think it was against Algonquin we played here on a Saturday afternoon. But it's been a while.
What do you think, like 10 years ago?
Probably close to that,
Yeah.
10 or 8, I bet.
Wow.
Have to go back into the archives and be sure of that. But yeah, I mean, but then we had the one last week, the road games. You know, we've been on the road.
Oh, sure, yeah.
In the afternoons, we played at Nipmuc
Yep.
last year in the afternoon. That
They don't
game that
even-
We probably wished we shouldn't have.
Yeah. All their games in Nipmuc are afternoon, right? Is that the deal with them?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have no lights there.
Yep.
Look at Linda with a still camera.
That does video too. Taking some candids here. Still down out there.
And Coach Mack out there. Nick Mulheron is out there as well, the Hawk trainer.
Mr. Quinn, you can go get Joe. He's right there.
And it wasn't Cupstas, it was number 74, Asadel Frimpong.
Good job, guys.
Nice. Getting off on his own power here. Yeah, Frimpong.
And he starts to pick up the pace a bit. So it looks like he's going to be okay, and we can continue
That's
here in
a-
the third quarter. 5:41 to go in the quarter. The Hawks with the 20-8 lead. It's the last time we were up by 12.
Yeah, it feels good.
Well,
Sure
Andy,
though.
they got flanked to his right by Vickery, and offside committed by number 32, Jacob Diaz of the Bears. That's the third time, and that's where the new rule gets invoked.
What's that?
New rule this year. There's no, they call it no free fouls, meaning if the defense enters the neutral zone before the snap, this is a foul and play is stopped. The defensive player always had the chance to jump back onside
yeah.
before the ball was snapped, but no more. And Abbey Kelly was caught for the third time on the day.
Oh, good pull there.
Randy cuts it inside. Off the backside of Phil Simmons. Second down and 8. Ball spotted at the Abbey Kelly 13. Abbey Kelly will take a timeout. .440 to go in the third quarter. Hawks
So-
again kicking towards another 6+ minute drive.
How you feeling about this new schedule?
And it's a lot of unknowns. I mean, a lot of the teams are kind of familiar to Hudson, the Oakmonts and the Quabbins and the Tingsboro. The only unknown teams really to this Hudson team are Abbey Kelly, Blackstone, and Burncoat, Blackstone Millville. They're teams that they have seen in the past in the to be announced games at the end of the season.
Sure.
But for the most part, there's not a large body of work that they've had against each other, or the Hawks have played against these teams. So it should be interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Got the Burncoat game. The Burncoat game is a noontime start coming up in a couple of weeks. That's an away game. Tyler Shaves with the carry. Pickup of a couple. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it should be it's good to mix it up now and again.
Yeah. Why not? At least we get Tingsboro here.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. It's,
The field with the press box. What's that on the 10-yard line up there?
yeah.
They
Quabbin's
spent
tough,
a lot,
too.
They spent a lot of money putting in a new field up in Tingsboro.
Quabbin's got the staging.
Yeah, and Quabbin has the stage. Orlandi with the throw to the end zone. Complete. Touchdown. Quinn O'Brien, his second of the day. 10-yard reception.
Hawks are fired up.
So O'Brien's had a 9-yard run and a 10-yard reception. And the Hawks are on the board again. That was a 6.5 minute drive that time for the Hawks. Has them up 26-8. We got the conversion to come, and the Hawks will line up for 2 with Duarte on the sidelines.
Fumble? Did he lose the ball?
And looks like the conversion was good.
All right.
So 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. It's the Hawks 28 and the Abbey Kelly Bears 8.
Good drive there by the Hawks, trying to take some time off that clock. Would you say 6 minutes or so?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
about 6.5 minutes off the clock.
That's a good good time of possession.
Yeah.
Soaking wet, coach. Soaking wet.
Well, Andy to kick for the Hawks.
Another
It's a low
squib.
kick. Squibber. Picked up at his own 30.
Does Abbey Kelly have some return threats? Is that what I saw earlier?
They what?
They have some threats in the returning.
Yeah, they had the punt return. Yeah, there's a little bit of hesitation. Sometimes when there's a little bit of hesitation and that kick return is able to get to the outside,
Yeah.
there's nobody there anymore.
Hawks are playing it safe.
Nick Cupstus with the kick return. Fielded it at the 30, brought down at his own 32. Abbey Kelly will take over. .340 left to go in the third.
Tyler's gonna widen. Tyler's gonna widen.
They trail by 20. Wide receiver stacked to his right. And it's Torres. Brought down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Nick Shaves, gain of 1, Shaves on the tackle.
What are they running? A little pistol formation?
Looked like it. The wide receivers were stacked over there on the right. One over here on the left by himself. Second down and 9. Now they're going to stack them on the near side. Torres and Mathot stacked on the near side. And they're going to throw to the right, complete to Banich. And Banich wrestled down.
A little quick slant there. Good pitch and catch.
Fitzsimmons in on the stop with Shays, it looked like. Third down and 2. Third and short for the Bears. 1:54 left in the third.
There it is, counter.
Reggie Glover.
A little counter there. Trying to catch the Hawks chasing, but did a good job.
First down, Abbey Kelly. Those have been at a premium for this team today. As we approach the final minute of the third quarter, Abbey Kelly should get one play off before that happens. And they give to the right side this time to Opong. Pick up a 3 on the play.
Quinny's got to move up. Quinny's got to move up.
2nd and 7.
Forward, forward, forward.
And the pitch to the left side. And Torres brought down quickly. Flag flies.
Meeting with his head. Absolutely. Oh, okay. I saw that too. You just got to watch it. You can't do that.
And the penalty's going to go against Abbey Kelly.
Let's go. Okay, so figure we're gonna throw it up here.
And
Should we bring some pressure right now?
that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Putting up the
It's the
fours.
Hawks 28. And the Abbey Kelly Bears 8.
Play and be ready. Coach Wardwell, tell me.
The Bears, huh? I don't think there's a lot of bear mascots around here.
I know it, huh?
That's a new one.
I didn't know what it was. There's nothing on the program. I had to.
Did you make that up?
No, the shirts say it.
Oh.
A couple of the Abbey Kelly players had come through the press box to
Okay.
look for a place to set up for to film for their coaches tape, and I happened to ask them what the mascot was, and then I turned around and they had it emblazoned on the front of their jerseys.
The Bears.
As we get set to start the 4th quarter, Abbey Kelly coming off the holding penalty, 2nd down and 20 from their own 35.
It's got to be better for the receivers going this way.
Torres comes to the near side, brought down by number 34, Quinn O'Brien. Did you catch my good side?
Shot of the booth.
3rd down and 13. Scoreboard says 12, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying what they're selling over there.
The outside backers are widen a little. Brunel and widen a little bit. Shave's got to widen here a little bit. Shaves to his left. Shaves to his left.
From the shotgun. Torres lowers his head, but he's wrapped up down low by Caleb Luce.
Nice job on the interior D-line.
Haley in there as well to clean it up.
Stopped him dead in his
They
tracks.
stopped Torres before he could get up ahead of steam.
I like seeing some big guys in the middle there,
Yeah.
anchoring that line. That's nice. I guess I'm all about the big guys. Fullbacks and D tackles. That's where it's at. The trenches.
Ground and pound, right?
There you go.
3 yards in a cloud of dust. Hats off to the DPW over this
Look
hot
at
summer.
this.
The field is looking really nice to start the season.
Look at this formation. It's like the Colts.
3 to the right, 3 to the left, just a lone center. No offensive line on the punt. And a flag flies in the Abbey Kelly backfield.
They said it's a broken formation. We're allowed to hit the same. We asked the
Krogan
officials before the game.
lets the ball roll down. It's down about the 17. We're going to see what's going on the field.
We asked before the game.
It's like some sort of an illegal formation, or yes.
What's the call? Personal foul on us. We talked. We said we hit the center, but we asked them before.
Penalties, 2 penalties, one against the Hawks, one against Abbey Kelly.
Specifically about that play. And the officials told us.
Cassidy.
But we asked before the game and you told us. So that's a little
The second time today that they've run that formation, and they didn't call anything on it the first time, although it looked like there was some motion going on in more than one location.
Sounds like it might have been some contact with the snapper.
They can't change their freaking minds.
So, looks like we're getting another punt.
So we'll get the opportunity to punt again. There was two penalties, one against the Hawks anyway, negated whatever penalty was going to be called against Abbey Kelly. It's 4th and 14. High punt.
Looks like the same result.
Yep, same result. We'll be downed again this time by number 32, Jacob Diaz of the Bears, and the Hawks will take over. First down and 10 from their own, looks like 28-yard line. 9:25 left to go in this one.
It's clock burning time.
They've been able to do that.
This is where the big guys come in.
The beef. Where's
That's right.
the beef? Were you in your Buffalo formation?
Oh, yeah, I was the Buffalo. Yeah, that was always my favorite.
You're the point man?
That's right.
Give around the right side to O'Brien. Goes out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. Flag flies. Yeah, we got Fitzsimmons down in the middle of the field, about the 43-yard line. He went down quick. That's probably some sort of a cramp.
I didn't see it with the incident. I saw him hobble, and then fall like a sniper.
That's a cramp. What do you think?
Could have been.
Nobody around.
Could have been a block.
If it was delayed reaction because he ran about 5 more yards before he.
Yep. That's Fitzsimmons, right?
Fitzsimmons, they're flexing that right knee.
That Quinn O'Brien's looked pretty good
Yeah.
running the ball today.
Yeah. 2 touchdowns for O'Brien. 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. 9-yard run and a 10-yard reception.
Yeah, he runs hard.
Here comes Linda. Although a nice day here in Hudbury, it was the field. The sun has been on the field all afternoon, so some of the players might be feeling the effects of the heat here early in the 4th quarter.
First full game of action too. Still getting into that game day shape.
Nick Mulheron out there tending to Fitzsimmons. I say it's muscle cramp.
He's walking off under his own power.
Pretty active day, both sides of the ball.
Yeah. He's been busy.
And he'll be tended to more on the near sidelines. Looks like a cramp in the calf area. Vickery to cut back into the middle. Pickup of about 5. call it 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Landy keeps it around the left side. Pinballs his way forward for a couple, like about a 2-yard pickup on that. Abbey Kelly with the timeout. Number 2 for them. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 from their own 32-yard line.
Hawks offense using a lot of different guys carrying the ball, the end arounds, a couple of passes. Seems like they got some good talent this year.
And Vickery pushes his way forward. Going to pick up about 4 across the 40-yard line to Hudson, 1st down.
That's all they're trying to do.
Keeps the clock moving. 7:19 to go. Hawks up by 20.
Hey, Pete, you got the whole night ahead of you.
I know, that's the only thing. I mean, we'll be leaving here about 5:30. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Well, Landy with the keeper taken down by Dominic Rogers.
Yeah, it's definitely a different schedule.
See if I can see Mrs. Winders and see if the coaches' passes are out yet. I might be, nobody's playing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going away to a wedding tomorrow, so I won't be able to do any of the Saturday afternoon stuff. So I tend to go check out a game on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Here and there. Sometimes I'll go see St. John's as they play nearby. Beautiful new field at the on the St. John's campus.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. They have lights this year for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Well, Andy in the shotgun. And offside again, maybe a false start against the Hawks. Looks like Matt Haley might have jumped a little too soon. And it is a false start against the Hawks. Going to stop the clock with 6:05 left to go. Yeah, it seems odd. I'd be done with Friday night and the game's over.
Yeah.
Thanks again to softball coach Laura Bowen for joining us at halftime, showing us her state championship bling. Did you see it?
I didn't see it, but wow, what a run they had.
The rings have been delivered, so she had just received hers.
They do a ceremony?
Yeah. And Vickery, not fooling the Abbey Kelly defense on that. He lost 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Hawks. 3rd and 16 is what they're calling it. Yep, nice little ring. Good run they had by them, and they were just dominant all through the playoffs. I was happy to be along for the ride.
It was pretty good.
They really took charge.
And,
allowed 4 runs in the 5 games that they played in the playoffs.
they did graduate their pitcher, though, right?
Yeah. Pass was complete to Quinn O'Brien about the 40-yard line. It's going to be short of a 1st down. And Abbey Kelly stops the clock again with 4:36 left to go. It's going to be 4th down for the Hawks, 4th and 11. The Hawks going to kick this one away, or are they going to try to retain possession of the ball?
Fourth and a bunch.
They may at this point kick it away with they're under 5 minutes to go.
Seems like their defense is held up pretty well, so shouldn't be a problem.
Hawks will kick this one away. Orlandi back to punt. Bryce Kissy will be back for Abbey Kelly. The short kick gonna be out of bounds at the Abbey Kelly 43.
Arthur's in, right?
So Abbey Kelly will take over. First down and 10 from their own 38.
Yeah, we'll see what they got left.
Now, even though the Hawks ended up that drive with a punt, they were still able to take over 5 minutes off the clock in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, short little chunk runs just kept the clock moving. Got them a few first downs.
5:02 taken off the clock by Hudson. Palak still in the shotgun. Torres in motion. Palak keeps on the inside. Brought down after a gain of 9. He's going to be close to first down yardage.
Both teams running a lot of that option today. They got to get up to the RPO, though. Get that pass option in there.
Fitzsimmons. So he's stretching those lower legs. It looks like the calf area. Looks like he's going to be all right. Second and 1 for Abbey Kelly. The give to Torres, right side, puts on the brakes. Cuts it upfield, got past Melvin.
That'll move the chains.
And O'Brien and Vickery able to force him out of bounds. It's going to be an Abbey Kelly first down at the Hudson 45.
Base, base.
What are you going to do tonight?
Go home,
Yeah,
put some
Friday
steaks on the
night.
grill. I don't know. There's all kinds of time.
I have to go to a wedding tomorrow.
Oh, so you're gonna go home and regroup, settle in,
Yeah.
get your tie out, iron your slacks.
My swerve on. I went to the cleaners.
Oh, there you go.
The give to Torres up the middle this time. Pickup of a couple.
3 minutes? Yep, sure, go ahead.
Vickery with the stop. Joel Negron into the game.
Why is Joey Preston?
Vickery comes out. Jolo Presti enters at linebacker. And the Hawks conserve a little bit of starter energy. A few of the starters coming out. And the
Slices.
keeper this time. Ball is loose. Still loose on the ground. And the Hawks signaling that they have it at their own 25. We'll see once the pile separates.
Did look like some red jumped on it.
It's ours. Get up and run right the other way.
And the Hawks recover the fumble.
Yeah, ball carrier got real spun around. Ball popped out.
Yeah, he got past the linebackers, and then he started getting pinballed on the inside of the in the Hawk defense. Lost control of the ball, and it was picked up at the Hudson 26 by one of the Hawk defenders. With 2:13 to go, the Hawks will take over.
Couple of kneel downs, or we got to get a first down here.
Well, Abbey Kelly's got a couple timeouts left. I think I have them marked down for threes.
Oh, so
They may have a couple they can use, but down by 20.
not much they can do.
I don't see it happening. And Orlandi takes a knee on first down.
No timeout called, so it looks like they might wind
The
it.
quarterbacks hate that. It screws up their rating. Every time they do that, it's
Minus 1 yard. Minus 1 yard.
They lose rushing yards. That's why
It's like fantasy football.
That's why it took Tom Brady 20 years to get 19 years to get 1,000 yards,
right.
because he takes a knee so many times that he loses ground on the
That's right.
on his rushing attack. Orlandi now on the center, 1:30 to go.
Crowd starts to head towards the gates.
So the Hawks are going to come out of here with a win in the opening day of the 2019 football season. 2 touchdowns by Orlandi, both on the ground, 1 for 20 and 1 just outside the goal line. It was a 1-yard touchdown. And Quinn O'Brien had a 1-yard run and a 9-yard touchdown reception. He had 2 touchdown receptions. He had, and the Hawks are going to come away with the 28-8 victory here with 35 seconds to go.
Yeah, love the enthusiasm they came out with today.
And the Hawks are going to come to the sidelines victors in their 2019 opener.
It's a good way to start things off.
Yeah. Look pretty good. All phases of the game.
That's right.
Defensively, they didn't give up a whole lot of yardage. Defensively, forced Abbey Kelly to punt.
Couple of turnovers.
2, 3, 4, 5. Abbey Kelly 5 punts. Had a fumble on their last possession. Got inside the Hawk 40. Their big play was the 75-yard. So we're gonna go home and we're gonna enjoy our Friday.
That's right.
The final score again from Morgan Bowl. It was the Hawks 28 and the Abbey Kelly Foster Regional Charter School Bears 8. We'll see you next week as the Hawks take on Blackstone Millville. Good night.